Hello, my Gemini friends and cross watchers. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, darlings. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. I appreciate you all so much for coming by us. Okay, we're going to make this intro quick. Get right onto your messages. We had the 10 of Wands and the Page of Wands that kind of wanted to flop out. I am going to go ahead and pull the entire tarot portion of the spread, and then we're going to talk about it less. So feel free to skip ahead if you would like. Just do keep in mind, darlings, these messages are general. Not everything is going to resonate for everybody. Only take what fits for your life. Leave the rest behind. Also, please remember, as I read, energy is fluid. This could be, I'm just reading energy here, people. So this could be you. This could be the person that you're dealing with going through this that I'm speaking of, or somebody in your environment, all right? Someone you're energetically attached to. Okay, loves, let's go ahead and get one more, and then I'll begin pulling. I sure hope you're well, darlings. Let's hope for some good things coming out for my Geminis. All right, loves. Highlighted, well, that was quick. Highlighted energies here, babies. The Strength card. Beautiful. That's a beautiful energy to start with. What is the new information here? New information Gemini needs to know. That 10 of Wands came out, loves. And the Devil. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that's crap right there. Okay, darlings. How to handle and process this new information. How to handle and process this new information for Geminis. Oh, heavy. Heavy, I feel. Heavy all of a sudden. Thank you, Spirit. How to handle, how to process for Gems. Oh, Empress. Okay. All right. I do note the King of Cups there with that. Ascensions. Moving forward, darlings, we have the Tower. I sensed this card coming out for you, loves. And the Page of Pentacles here. Oh, my babies. Oh, what is the lesson? The lesson, I feel like there's more. 8 of Wands here in reverse, I feel. Ooh, that's a lot. We've got the Queen of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Sun card, darling. I'm going to shuffle these ones back in and see if we can narrow it down. So far, we do have that 8 of Wands. In reverse, coming in a lesson for you. Oh my gosh, look at my Justice card is upside down. How did she get upside down? Justice in reverse. That's funky. Something here for you, Gemini, may not be very fair or feel. It may not feel very fair. Any further lessons for Gemini? Okay. Let's see if we could get one more. Nope. All right, we ended up. That's your lesson, I guess. Here we go. We got the Queen of Wands underneath the deck. Oh, God, I just heard clarifiers. Spirit wants me to pull clarifiers, you guys. What deck, Spirit? Okay. Let me give it a cleanse real quick, you guys. I apologize. This is weird. Thank you for being patient. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, what do I need to clarify here, Spirit? The Devil, the Empress, and further lessons. Further lessons must be lying in this deck for you. Spirit wants me to start with the Devil and go to the Empress and then your lessons, and when we can begin, okay? What if this Devil card? Oh, thank you, Spirit. This may be a little bit of a long read. Oh, geez, you guys. You've got the 5 of Swords here, the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. Again, 2 times over. Oh, jeeps. Okay. What is this Empress? What is this Empress card for Gemini? In the How to Handle and Process, Ace of Swords wanted to come out. Oh. Sorry, guys. 5 minutes in. I can't take all of those, Spirit. I don't have time left. I don't have that much time. Can we narrow it down, please, Spirit? What of this Empress card? What of this Empress card? I did want to note that I did see Temperance there for you guys. So let's see the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, and further lessons. What are the lessons that Gemini needs to learn? Oh my God, you guys. Why do I have the hardest time with your reads? Oh, I feel like I have the hardest time. It's like pulling teeth. It's like there's a bunch of chaos around you all the time, love. Ooh, borders. Put up borders for your energy. Lessons. Further lessons here, please, for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And we have an underlined energy with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, loves, your last bit of lessons. The Eight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. You got 2 eights. Oh, you got 2 Eight of Wands. One is in the upright and one is in the reverse. This is exactly why Spirit needed me to pull from another deck. Okay, darlings. Oh, yeah, we will talk about it, loves. First of all, I see card of Capricorn, card of Leo with the Strength card, card of Scorpio with this Tower, babies. Card of Aries, lying at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands for me, but can stand for any fire energy. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, darling. And the Knight of Pentacles. For me, Taurus, but can be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Do keep that in mind, loves. You do have a lot of Pentacles energy. And you've got some fire here. Some fire. Oh, loves. I feel there's a large burden coming on your soul, but I feel like this is something maybe you haven't made the decision to let go of. For some of you, 1 minute your communication is good and you're on point with somebody, and the next minute the connection, it's going sideways, it feels. You're trying to balance things out. You're trying to make this fair and even keeled and balanced, but it's not. That Justice card of Libra, by the way, that we saw in reverse earlier. Strength card, this is having courage, darling. This is your highlighted energy. This is you going forward with your intuitions, with your courage, and your bravery. This is going to require some bravery to make a decision, I feel. You've got a lot of twos. 222 might be of significance for you, love. You might want to go look that up. But your new information, darling, there's something here that's toxic and it's burdening. It's burdening, I feel, from within you. The thing about the Ten of Wands, tens being ending, something here needs to be put down or let go of. But the thing about this guy is he kind of perpetuates his own battles. He has a choice to let go of the reins, let go of the burdens, but instead not letting go here, okay? So your new information is this is causing, I heard upheaval. For some of you, the lack of bravery or courage to go forward or to let down these burdens is going to cause an upheaval, darlings. I got to be honest. This devil energy, somebody may have toxic thoughts that toss back and forth in their mind. They may have toxic people around them convincing them of things, okay, to think a certain way. Something here is not working. Something here needs to be let go of, darling, and I feel it's that burden that you're perpetuating for yourself potentially here, Gem, okay? Or somebody in your environment, right? We were talking about that. But I do feel for the majority of you, this is your energy. Now, if you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Leo, you could be watching them struggle. That's for some of you. All right, do take it as it resonates for you. I heard financial. For some of you, this balance between work and home, you may be watching somebody struggle, or you may be struggling yourself to keep up the courage, now having toxic thoughts related to your work for some of you, okay? This is your how to handle and process, okay? I need to tap on these cards more. Whoop, Spirit's bringing me back. This might be a bit of a long read, you guys. There's a battle going on, okay? This is a knockdown, drag out war with the fives. the Five of Swords, but with the five, something needs to change here. It is a decision. It is a decision that needs to be weighed out carefully and juggled out. There's this essence of not wanting to go forward. There's fear, there's guilt, there's something here, loves, that's toxic in your thought base or in the fact that you won't let something go. Okay, it's a decision that must be made. It's a decision that must be weighed out and juggled out, but it's not being made, and it's causing a lot of grief, battles, war, knockdown, drag out struggles, or really toxic thoughts that perpetuate in your mind. And you have a choice to to cut it out, to get out of this energy. Somebody does, but they keep juggling it out. They keep entertaining this idea. All right, so that's just for some of you as well, but there is a knockdown, drag out war that is coming from this burden, from these thoughts, needing to stand strong and be brave. Whew. The Empress card with the Three of Pentacles. This is the motherly energy, okay? So for some of you, you're dealing with the mother, father of your children, your spouse, or your parents. For some of you, okay? Take it as it fits. Others of you, there's a motherly type energy you may work with, all right? Or somebody in your environment. Either way, darlings, the broad view of this is your how to handle and process. Nurture what is being invested here. Nurture what is being grown, okay? Either way, no matter what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, there's a very large burden that's based in toxicity. Somebody hasn't let go. Somebody hasn't made the choice. It's still something that somebody feels like they can balance out and weigh out. But really, the time has come. The time has come now to nurture the connection, nurture what has been built. I feel this back and forth with that Pentacles energy as well. Somebody, and I feel because this is your lesson here, Gem, and we all know the nature of who you are and the maybe indecisiveness you might feel on a daily basis, right? So this communication with this Eight of Wands, back and forth, rapid communication. Sometimes you're on point, sometimes you're not. Okay, love. But going forward, because these issues weren't dealt with, because this has yet to be, this keeps being an option of something that somebody's juggling out. I feel for a lot of you, it's something toxic weighing in the back of your mind that you won't let go of. And because it has been perpetuated, it's going to cause some realization for you, some tower moments or some sort of upheaval. Okay? Some sort of upheaval, right? Because something's not being put down, darling. Something needs to, instead of being played with and juggled out. Now, for some of you, that could be a job, right? Instead of working a job you hate to provide for your family, Empress is a motherly energy, and to nurture the growth of a financial home style, right? Instead of working a job you hate, it's like you're refusing to make the decision to put down the burden and find something you love. It's going to cause you a lot of conflict. It's going to cause you a knockdown, dragged out internal battle, internal war. I'm feeling internal because of this Swords energy. And the fact that this Ten of Wands is here. He does this himself. This is a determination to not let go and thus carry the burden all the way to the finish line, loves. But this guy's going to stop you from getting to the finish line, so you might as well just drop that burden. It's not serving you. Either way, there's an upheaval coming in the future. Your communication style, darling, needs to be noticed here, love. Something in the garden that you've grown with somebody, there's a reflection period needed. This is potentially something you have put off doing. That's why it's coming in a lesson for you. Not wanting to look at the way that you balance out your thoughts. Or you waver back and forth. 1 minute you may be this way, and the next minute you may be that way. Okay, loves? And no shade. Do no shade, baby. That's how you are. That's the nature and the beauty of who you are. It takes depth. You're very deep, Gem. Okay, so I'm not knocking on you at all. But this, it feels like this back and forth within the way that maybe somebody feels that you're a little bit unreliable. And they're maybe having a tower moment. They may be having a tower moment here. Excuse me, for some of you that's related to their work, okay? Do take it as it resonates. But a tower moment here coming, a big upheaval. Things are about to change dramatically over a realization or over the lack of a realization and the perpetual back and forth, back and forth. Okay, if one day you're communicating great and everything's full of passion and joy and love and strife and you're living in the best energy, perfect, wonderful, but the very next day you may be confusing somebody by not communicating so good, having a chip on your shoulder, these thoughts are getting to you, they're breaking down your mind, and today, upon reflection, you know, it feels like it goes back and forth, and this needs to be noticed, darling, okay? No shade, but it needs to be seen, all right? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Okay, something is being brought in or planned here. I heard outside source, so for some of you, this is an outside source. Others of you, this is that creation. This is what you're creating. It's a slow and steady plan, but it's not coming in. Like, you're planning on realigning yourself. You're planning on bringing an offer to somebody. You're planning on stabilizing and letting go of the burden. You're planning on starting from scratch and rebuilding and putting a plan into motion or offering here, but it's just not working because you're 1 minute this way and the next minute you're that way, and you're having a really hard time focusing. I feel like that's what the devilish energy is, obsessive. For some, it's an obsessive energy here, loves. And again, could be the other person as well. I'm really feeling strongly for the majority of my babies, it's you. You know, that back and forth energy is confusing to somebody, and it's just weighing on your soul. It's just weighing on your soul, and there's something about it that's toxic. It could be obsessive, okay, baby? Now, maybe even needing to create something else. This Queen of Wands is oh, she's amazing. She's healthy and driven and vibrant and feisty and magnetic, and she's damn right the most attractive person in the entire deck. She's friendly and outgoing. She's adventurous. She plans. This is a creationist. She's a creator, okay? Creating, birthing, planning here. A lot of planning energy. For some of you, you want to take this in a new direction, but you don't know how to get yourself realigned. For you, every day is a balancing game, and maybe it's just as shocking to you that, oh crap, I screwed up today, or they screwed up today. It's just as shocking as every other moment, you know, as each moment, you know? I don't know how to explain that. Like, it's just as shocking to you that it didn't come out quite the way that you had anticipated, and it backfired. Ah, fudge, it's one of those days. Ah, crap, it's one of those days, baby. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting, and you may be trying to balance out yourself, balance out your thoughts, and put plans into motion, but it feels like you're blinded to some things here. Really, what Spirit is saying is have some personal realizations about maybe what you need to notice here, what you need to see in what is being created or built and what is being perpetuated in your mind. Okay, love? Because it feels like you can start something new. Oh my God, the Ace of Wands under that, loves. It feels like you can start something new, okay? And have a passion and a drive with it. But I feel this energy of maybe holding yourself back inadvertently, mentally, because there's some blockage here. I got to be honest, darlings, there's some blockage, and there's something that you may be accidentally perpetuating or continuously perpetuating these battles and these struggles or this toxic behavior or thinking in your life, love. Now you can create something new. Spirit is saying you can reorganize your focus. You can reorganize your drive. There's hope here, baby. There's hope here, loves. I thought that was hope just now. I was about to trip out. But the shadow card is very indicative of Gemini for me, so I'm not surprised to see that it was that one either. So let's get you advice, darlings. Your highlighted advice. My Geminis are special. You guys are special because we got this extra deck that Spirit said, do it. Highlighted advice for my gem friends. Let me make sure we don't have any turners. All right, darlings, mental conflict. Yeah, it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of strength and bravery to see things correctly and clearly. This is an ego. I want to stress that. This is another card also for me that has a lot of Gemini feel. I gotta be honest, loves, okay? Because it's like a mind within a mind, darling, okay? So it's like you really needing to harness this this strength of mind and character to break free from this mental, potentially back and forth energy, this potential obsession that you may have and not letting something go. Now something new can be built, my loves. Something new can be built. This is actually the recommendation to continue here with the steadfast building of something that was once nurtured, now needing to be nurtured again, be grown again. For those of you dealing with work or somebody around you dealing with work, needing to collaborate with those who work with you and really nurture connections within your workspace, letting go of this idea that maybe you don't make enough money or whatever. If that's the case, baby, leave the job. You feel me, babies? Leave the job. Cause them that tower moment when you say, here's my 2 weeks. I noticed the 2 there. Here's my 2 weeks, okay? Do take it as it fits for you, loves. But if you keep trying to go back and forth, going back and forth, it's going to come back and topple you down again, all right? Topple you down again. So take it as it fits for you. New information. What does Gemini need to know at this time? Oh, there's that shadow card, babies. Partnerships and alliances. You guys are shitting me right now. We have third eye chakra, movement, choices, decisions. Holy cow, where do I start? Whew. I shall start here. Oh my gosh. Movement, choices, decisions. Babies, it is a decision. It is a decision. 2, 2, 2s. You got 2s all over the place, darlings. It's a decision, and it's also this up and down, back and forth. One way it's this way, or one day it's this way, the next day it's another way. I feel maybe you're causing somebody else to be quite confused as well here, loves. So it is a direct choice. Movement, choices, decisions to see things correctly and clearly for what they actually truly are. Third eye chakra, darlings. When the chakra cards come out, these are chakras that need to be healed, realigned, or focused on. Third eye chakra, this is that energy of getting messages from your third eye space, loves, seeing things correctly and clearly for what they actually are. This has a high priestess. I saw the high priestess in my mind, so I'm getting this high priestess energy from this, really needing to come into an alignment of hindsight, higher sight, higher self, baby, into an alignment with you as well. Oh, my loves. The shadow, that shadow card, darlings, I shouldn't be surprised that this came out. This is part of your new information, that coming into alignment here, darling, is necessary. An alignment of thought and feeling. An alignment of two opposites. This is also with an 8 and a 1, 9s being completions. We are looking at a complete person here, darlings. This is a complete person. We all have the light and the dark side. So one minute you may be living more in your dark side, and the next minute you may be living in more of your light side. I feel this pull on my soul to say that somebody around you wants to see more of your light side, darlings. But this is also coming into an acceptance of one's self, all that you are, Gemini, coming into an alignment, realigning those thoughts, baby, through truth, and I feel like realigning those thoughts through truth will help you put down those burdens, but it is a choice that needs to be made, because there's some obsessive or some guilt-based, fear-based thoughts that are plaguing your mind, darlings. A transformation needs to occur, okay, darlings, and it has something to do with a partnership and alliance. Okay, so for some of you, this is work-based. Others of you, this is one particular person, that you're dealing with, all right? A group of people at work or one particular person that you're working with to build something here, to build a tower, right? But the tower keeps falling. Why does the tower keep falling, Spirit? Because of that wavering, because of that wavering, that back and forth. This other person may not know when you're reliable and stable either, because of this mental confliction. So having victory with a partnership and alliance This will come through acceptance of self and through truth and knowledge of oneself as well, darling. Okay, to squash those fears, because I feel, and also to squash those toxicities, because even that, let's be honest here, Gem, that back and forth when you don't even know what's going to come out of you. Those days when you're acting this way and it's this way, and then the very next day or 2 hours later, I heard 2 hours, 2 hours later it's this way. You can't rely on yourself even, right? And certainly the people around you don't know what's going to come next. All right, so I'm not dogging on you. I just feel like I got to throw that out there. Spirit wants me to highlight that. They want to nurture this connection too, and they want to work on it too. So have some reflection here for what you've been juggling in your mind's eye. Okay. How to handle, how to process. Positive movement forward. Yes, darlings. Spiritual strength and deception and envy. Oh, yes, loves. Yes, loves. Oh, gosh. I mean, literally, if you make this decision to put down these burdens, to change the way you think and view yourself or view a person, or really open your eyes to see that maybe you have been back and forth or a little bit temperamental or hormonal or something a little bit off lately. Back and forth communication, like literally one day it's upright and the next day it's backwards. Okay, that's a very distinctive visual that Spirit we needed to highlight this in this way, and that's why I had to pull from that deck again. But you have positive movement forward with something that you've been building and what should be nurtured here. Okay, building and creating this collaboration, this three energy, needing to see it for what it is so that you can go forward, darlings. Spiritual strength, mental strength, spiritual strength, strength of character, strength for your mind, darling. Mind here, okay? You need strength. Turn to Spirit here. Spirit is asking you to come closer to Spirit, to become spiritually strong. Spirit can help you. Higher self, source energy can penetrate your world, maybe gain you new perspectives to help you see maybe this back and forth energy, because there's a deception of self going on. There's a deception of self and envy of somebody else or something else potentially, or of course this could be someone else feeling this way on you. All right, but there's definitely deception going on. I really feel very strongly this is not an outside, this is an internal energy, a deep deception of self, because you go back and forth in your mind, you know what I mean? And you're causing your own mental conflict and burdens, love. Okay, that's definitely a deception of self. The deception. Something else about this. Deception of self. There's something else about this. What was that, Spirit? I got a tinge of something else, some other message. And it just left me. Oh, yes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. That's what it was. The other person, if you're one day one way, and the next day you're another way, and you're back and forth in the way that you communicate, and people don't know what to think of you, darling, that they may feel deceived by you, because it's not a steady, stern foundation that's being created here. It's something that's going to fall apart. They feel maybe deceived by you with your flighty back and forth. There's a back and forth energy here. Okay. Going forward, ascensions moving forward, darling. You have obstacles and challenges, love, and sacrifice. I feel this is not new. I feel we've talked about this before, darling. Some behavior, some thought-based behavior needs to be sacrificed because you're creating your own burdens, needing to see things correctly and clearly with this third eye chakra energy. Something here that you may be conditioned and have thought to think this way, or to view somebody this way, or to view yourself this way. This conflict that you're bringing on, these wars, these internal struggles, these battles, and this burden, love, it needs to go. I mean, See it correctly for what it is and sacrifice it to the gods. I heard burning ceremony. So for some of you, like, you may have some trinkets you can burn in a burning ceremony. Write a poem. Write down what you've been holding on to and burn it in a fire, literally, to release it. To have a completion so that you can see things correctly and clearly. Something needs to be sacrificed, darling. For those of you dealing with work, sacrificing one job and going to another, okay? Okay. Obstacles and challenges. You will need to change. There's something here going to change or needing to change, love. I really feel with that upheaval energy, it's going to be, if you can spot it, darlings, and change it before the upheaval comes, great. Great. That'd be lovely. That would be lovely because that will help you. Others of you, you won't sacrifice quick enough or spot it quick enough, and it will just create more. I got to be honest, it will create further confusion, further tower moments, further obstacles and challenges in your life, unless you sacrifice something that I feel like you already know what needs to go for the majority of you. All right, but it needs to be sacrificed, love, so you can move forward and build a sturdy foundation instead of one that you know is going to fall for some of you. For some of you, it's a lack of effort, I heard. Lack of effort. More hard work is needed for some of you, okay? The lesson for Geminis. Trapped in fear, lying at the bottom of the deck with an 8, a cycle. Darling, here's another 8. Emotional withdrawal and authority, babes. Authority. Taking control of where you stand. A lot of you have not taken control of your foundation, okay? I heard foundation of the mind. Wow. Oh, so for some of you, just the foundation of your mind. Take control of your mind. Take control of your thoughts. Take control of the foundation in which you stand, what you're growing and building directly comes from your thoughts. Directly comes from your thoughts and your feelings. Feelings as well, Les, okay? Feelings as well. Oh, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Really needing to take control here of your feelings. Take control here of your reflections, your communication, especially, darling. And with this emotional withdrawal, it's just needing to really take control of your feelings here. For some of you, you've emotionally withdrawn from a situation. Instead of speaking your truth, it causes more conflict. When you waver in your mind back and forth over something maybe that you should have emotionally withdrawn from, right? Those giving so much emotion to those thoughts for some of you, right? And for even still for others, it could be both. Okay, so do take what fits for you, Les. But this emotional withdrawal is lying in a lesson, and so is your control. Take control over your communication, over your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, the way that you view your life, the way that you view this person, the way that you view yourself here needs to change, darling, because you're going to perpetuate your own sadness, your own obstacles, your own burdens, your challenges. You'll never feel right in this world. I just really got to say that. I'm getting this starseed style. Some of you may be starseeds. You'll never feel right in this world, Les, unless you accept your place in it, unless you accept the new body you have and your role here. For some of you, that needs to be said. You're perpetuating your own fear, right? Perpetuating your own obstacles and challenges. A lot of you, this is fear-based. It's going to keep you encased and entrapped, and you'll never feel like you can get home. You'll never feel complete in this realm unless you make those decisions. For those half of you, for those star seeds, okay? Not all of you are star seeds, but you still may be feeling that energy. Really don't allow this to be perpetuated in your life. What's under suffering in silence? Yeah. You've gotten the 8 and the 9. I feel your pain growing. I feel your burden growing, darlings. Don't allow your pain to grow. Break free. Break free. Verbalize your truth in a respectful way. Verbalize the truth to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. I heard lies. Self-lies. Like literally stop lying to yourself. You're suffering in silence, not perpetuating truth out into your partnerships, your work area, into other sectors of your life because you feel a certain way about yourself, but that is not actually true. And so see the truth of the matter, see the truth of all that you are. Come into an alignment and acceptance for all that you are, Gemini. This will help you really break free. Really break free and really harness what your truth is so that you can convey it. This will also help you to manifest greater things in your life, darling. Break free, my loves. Break free from your own mental entrapments and encasements. Oh, my gem babies, I'm wishing you the best of luck. I got to cut this off because we're already running a little bit long, but I really hope this information helps you, darlings, and I hope you're able to pull out of this. I know you are because you got the Strength card. Go with your bravery here. Go with your courage, my darlings. Okay, loves, best of luck to you until I see you guys next time. Please stay safe. Please take care out there in the world, my darlings. Peace, love, and light to you always, my gem babies.